Good morning, Torrington. I'm Eric Starkey.
And I'm Crystal Albers. It's Thursday, October 12th.
And you're watching Torrington Today.
Well, in yesterday's paper, you can read all about pumpkins, which is timely this time, or especially in October with
That's true.
Halloween coming up. They had the greatest pumpkin contest at the... Sorry, I apologize. the Goshen County Extension Center. I feel like it's a Monday, but it's Thursday, so that's good.
We're almost closer to the next Monday
I
than we
know.
are the previous Monday.
We're also closer to the weekend, though.
That's true.
Yes, I'm sorry. Also, Economic Development's going to host their annual meeting coming up. That was another story in Wednesday's paper. In tomorrow's paper, you can read all about, some of you traveling down Main Street may have seen a sign on a house. There's painted Bernie Sanders, there's a no KKK sign, there's a rainbow flag flying over a garage. And I interviewed the woman yesterday and kind of got her take on why she does it and why she continues to do it. So you can read about that. Also, Fire Prevention Week is underway, and we've got a lot of fire prevention pictures running in either tomorrow or next week's paper, depending on what they have room for. So, as well as plenty of other meetings. Just catch up on your civic government. So.
You can also catch up on your sports. Last Friday for Goshen County football teams was kind of the night of the shutouts. All three teams were in shutout games. Torrington beat Douglas 41-0. Southeast beat Tongue River 45-0.
Wow.
And Lingo-Fort Laramie came out on the wrong end of the shutout. But it still goes with the theme of shutouts.
Sure.
So, I don't think they planned that for me, but it kind of worked out. So you can read about all those games in yesterday's paper. You can also read about all the volleyball action that happened last weekend. Then in tomorrow's paper, you can read about the Torrington volleyball team was in action on Tuesday in Scotts Bluff. So you can read a recap about them. They swept the Lady Bearcats, so that was a positive note. You can also read about the Lady Lancer basketball team is getting underway. They started practice,
Wow.
I think a week and a half ago now or so, and so they got a couple practices under their belt. They got some scrimmages this month, and then November 1st is their first game of the season. So
Coming quick.
you can read about how the season is shaping up for them. You can also read about 4 Special Olympians from here in Goshen County. They competed in the Fall Special Olympics in Casper this past weekend, and between the 4 of them, they got 3 gold medals and a silver medal.
Wow.
So that's some pretty good feats by some Goshen County kids. So you can read about all that in tomorrow's paper.
Sounds good. I can't believe it's going to be November soon. If it's through July still or something. All right. And upcoming events. It definitely is cooling down around here. I guess that's for weather too, but we've got Ladies Night Out coming up, which is an October staple that people just love. That's next Thursday. Features a lot of fun entertainment. You can actually read about that in Wednesday's paper too, a preview of that. We've also got this weekend a couple of church rummage sales going on, an author signing at the Old Fort, and then just tonight is a soup cook-off at the farmers market, and then tomorrow there's a business open house at Transwest Ford. So if you could follow my train of thought, how it went from end of next week back to this weekend, and then today and tomorrow, that's some things coming up.
Maybe take some notes while you're watching the video, so that way you can sort it out later.
Yes, possibly I just need a nap. So.
Well, in sports, it's a busy weekend as always when the fall season's in full swing. As far as football goes, hopefully the 3 local teams can avoid the Friday the 13th curse.
Oh.
2 teams will be playing on Friday the 13th. Both on the road. Torrington will be playing Rollins, and if Torrington picks up a win, they will have locked up the number 1 seed in the East for the playoffs, which is good considering there's still 1 week left in the season. So that'll be a good sign. And then Southeast will be down in Pine Bluffs tomorrow night. Lingo-Fort Laramie will be in Hewlett on Saturday. So if you want 2 days of high school football, you're going to have to hit the road, but you can do it.
Yep.
Another action, Southeast Volleyball will be in Pine Bluffs tomorrow as well, so you can go and catch your Southeast volleyball and football at the same time, and they'll also be hosting a team on Saturday. Lingo-Fort Laramie will be, I believe they're playing tomorrow. Yes, they're tomorrow at home against Guernsey Sunrise. There's too many teams going on. And so, Torrington Volleyball I'm losing it.
It really feels like a Monday in here.
It does. Torrington Volleyball is playing this weekend, and EWC is as well. So be sure to check out the sports section for the schedule for this weekend's events. And weather, she already kind of mentioned it, but it's getting a little chilly, but it's kind of that awkward time where you walk out in the morning in a coat, and then you come back in the evening in a t-shirt.
Yes.
Today's high is 75, kind of exactly like that. When I left the house, it was 30 degrees, so I guess we have something to look forward to this afternoon. Tomorrow we're looking at 65, and then on Saturday we're looking at 50 and windy. So we're on the downward slope. We'll see how next week pans out, but I guess be prepared for anything with the mornings and afternoons we've been having. So dress in layers. That's what I have
bring
to
a
say.
suitcase with a jacket and a poncho.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea too. Well, there you have it, Torrington. I'm Eric Starkey.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
And you've been watching Torrington Today.